Court-appointed special advocates, CASA of Clackamas County, is a group that recruits and trains community volunteers who advocate in court for the best interest of abused and neglected children who are in foster care who need safe and permanent homes. CASAs collect information about the child, so they speak to everybody who's important in the child's life. They talk to the foster parents, the birth parents, the attorneys, the caseworkers, teachers, coaches, anybody who understands and knows the child who might be able to shed some light on what exactly is going to be in the best interest of this child and what this child needs. And then they report that back to the court during the hearings so that the judge has the full picture of exactly what's going on in the child's life and can make a ruling with a full picture of information about what the best next steps for a child in foster care are.
What I'd like the citizens of Clackamas County to understand is there are a lot of children in foster care right in our own neighborhoods. We always like to think it's in some big city or somewhere far away or a different country, but it's right here in our neighborhoods. Children are being removed due to abuse and neglect. And so what I would like them to know is we always have a need for volunteers. We have an extensive training. They can be trained to become a CASA, to become a support for this child to make sure their needs are met. Generally, children with CASAs get out of the foster care system a little bit sooner. They get to permanency sooner, and of course that's everybody's goal.
It's like a ship. If you steer a ship a little bit, when it's 2/3 of the way through its voyage, it doesn't make much difference. If you steer it the same amount, starting the voyage makes a huge difference. So I like the idea of being in sort of close to the beginning of a person's young life, because any course corrections we make will be amplified by the period of time we're involved.
I think it would be important for every citizen to understand that foster kids are all of our kids. They don't just belong to the child welfare system. They belong to all of us. Those are the children that are in school with your children. They are the children that are in the classrooms. They are on the playground. They are interacting with your kids all the time. And I think what you need to know is that we all have a responsibility to take care of these kids. These are kids that live in your community. They're all of our responsibility. We want to make sure that when these kids leave foster care, they're better off than when they entered foster care, and that they're going to grow up to be contributing members of our society and our communities.
This is important volunteer work that you truly make a difference. I have a lot of people who go through training and say, I want to volunteer my time, but I want to do something that's very meaningful, that really makes a difference. And being a CASA, you truly do make a difference in these children's lives and in the families' lives. It's important work.